Hi, my name is Zachary Ridgway. I'm a pianist living in San Antonio, Texas. I teach piano at Trinity University, where I also accompany and coach a whole lot of singers. I'm recording this video today to offer some pronunciation help in a Bulgarian song, namely Sednalo e Djore dos. I was excited to see this on the all-state list for this year. Particularly the fact that it's in Bulgarian is exciting to me. I grew up mostly in Sofia, Bulgaria. I am a fluent speaker of Bulgarian. And I don't get to coach singers in Bulgarian very often at all, unfortunately. Maybe it's just a little bit off the beaten path, away from the Western European languages that we get more comfortable singing in by default. Or maybe the Cyrillic alphabet is intimidating to get started with. But I can tell you that the phonetic rules for Bulgarian are really quite simple. Unlike English, French, and German, Bulgarian Cyrillic just notates the way it sounds, and you just pronounce what you see. So there is very little other than the alphabet to learn. But let's take a look at the diction for this song, Sednalo e Djore dos, here arranged by Sara Shaklian. The first line of the song, Sednalo e Djore dos, has three vowels in it, e, a, and o. And those should all be familiar. The e is an epsilon in IPA, and it is invariant in Bulgarian, unlike German, where the a can change values based on its accentuation in particular, or even fall to a schwa. In Bulgarian, the e is always e. I'll try to pronounce that completely consistently as we go through the song. The a vowel, the a, is the a of dollar, and the o is the IPA symbol that looks like a backwards C. Should be familiar from the German word Gott, for instance. So in time, e, a, o, e, o, e, o, e, a, o, e, o, e. Gives us the vowels for the first line of the song. Adding in a few consonants, starting at the end of a phrase, let's look at the word dos. D is D, and S is S. That's very straightforward. Dos. Backing up from there, the R in Bulgarian is rolled. R, re, dos. J, like Jim or Jack or Jore. The IPA symbol is the D followed by a Z3. That's a little bit of an unusual sound in Bulgarian. A lot of Bulgarian words that use that sound are loan words from Turkish or from Romani, but here we have it as a name, Jore. Djore dos. Moving backwards again, the L in the preceding word, lo. Slavic L's in general tend to involve a little bit more of the tongue, so not just the tip, but more of the middle of the tongue coming up. Lo. In spoken Bulgarian, that L would get a little bit of duration, and it would probably color the preceding vowel a little bit. Lo. Now, my choirs know that I am pathological about avoiding L and R colorations in vowels in English, but I don't think it would be out of place to allow a little bit of L coloration in this vowel in a Bulgarian song. Alo e Djore dos. Backing up again, we have a D and an N together. I know that there is a audio track circulating of diction for this song. It's not bad, but one of my main complaints about that is that it puts a giant shadow vowel in between the D and N. There's no place for that in Bulgarian, in my understanding. The D and the N in Slavic languages can go straight together. The word is Sednalo. A couple of ways to practice this. One is to practice the D and try to finish the D with the tongue still touching above. Sed, rather than with the shadow vowel. Sed. Keep the tongue in place. Sed. Another one is to change the segmentation ever so slightly. Sednalo. And try to do that straight away without the shadow vowel. So the first line of the song in time. Sednalo Jore dos, Sednalo Jore. Now on pitch, Sednalo Jore dos, Sednalo Jore. In the next line, we get two more vowels. We get an E sound. E is E. And we get an oo sound. Oo is oo. Don't overthink those. So the new words in this line are T, ludo. Again, we have a little bit of that Slavic coloration to the L with the back of the tongue coming up. T, ludo. And that's literally you crazy. No copula. You crazy. Ti ludo Jore dos. Ti mi ludo Jore. It may be worth noting a variant of the text here. The originals that I'm looking at in Bulgarian say Ti si ludo Jore. You are crazy Jore. Our composer has used the text Ti mi ludo Jore. You're crazy to me, Jore, or you're crazy, my Jore. A little bit more affectionate, maybe. Not unusual for a folk text to have multiple variants or for a composer to have made some changes. Just so you're aware, if you find yourself listening to recordings of this song by Bulgarian singers, you may hear a slight variant of the text there. So that line is Ti ludo Jore dos, Ti si ludo Jore. Next up, we have the word vanka, as it is spelled in Bulgarian. Vanka. It's in with a little tail to it. The first vowel in that word has shifted pronunciation in modern Bulgarian. That word is now vanka, and it means outdoors. And our composer's notes at the beginning of the arrangement indicate that she wanted it to be sung with that vowel. So, vanka, vanka. Vartici, vartici. That's TS. Comes up a lot in Bulgarian. Vanka na vartici dos, vanka na vartici. And then we get a repetition. Ti ludo Jore dos, ti si ludo Jore. Next up, we get sh, sh, and ch, ch. Sharenchorap. Sharenchorap pletedos. Sharenchorap plete. It seems that Jore is knitting a colorful stocking. Ti ludo Jore dos, ti si ludo Jore. Next up, yot. Yot. Try to get your students away from yo. We don't need that O sound. Yot do ide. The next word, devoice. Devoice. Yot do ide devoice. Tona Jore veli. T Ti ludo Jore dos, ti si ludo Jore. Sto. S-H-T-O. Sto raboti shtuka dos. Sto raboti shtuka dos. What are you doing here? Ti ludo Jore dos, ti si ludo Jore. We are teasing Jore about knitting this sock. And Jore responds, Sharenchorap. That should be familiar. A colorful stocking. Sharenchorap pleta dos. I am knitting a colorful stocking. Ti ludo Jore dos, ti si ludo Jore. The next word is to whom. Komu. We are still teasing Jore. Who are you going to give this stocking to, Jore? Is it for someone special? Komu che. Komu che godades dos. And Jore responds, Koito. That's to whomever. Koito mene zeme. Whoever takes me, is Jore's response. Whoever takes me to that person, I will give it. Nemu, to that person. Che go yodam. Yodam. Koito mene zeme dos. Nemu che go yodam. Ti ludo Jore dos, ti si ludo Jore. That should be very familiar by now. Ya chu tebe zema dos. Ya chu tebe zema. Well, I'll take you, Jore. And Jore responds, Tebe che go yodam. I guess I'll give it to you. Tebe che go yodam dos. Tebe che go yodam. Ti ludo Jore dos. Ti si ludo Jore. That is all of the text. Please do pay attention to unwarranted shadow vowels. Look out for the word Sednalo and the L coloration. And that about covers it. Oh, there are a few particles that are effectively vocal percussion. Those come in near the end of the piece. Let's see, measure 69 and following. So we have the word dum. Dum, dum, dum. That's not really a Bulgarian word. That's just a syllable that's there to be vocal percussion. Starting in measure 72 and 73 for the upper voices, we get the word he. The diction track gives that as he, an aspirate H. That sound does not exist in Bulgarian. It is notoriously difficult, challenging for Bulgarians to learn to say that sound when they are learning English or other languages that use it. The H in Bulgarian is the ach laut, the velar fricative. Bach, buch, he, 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 he. If that is too much fricative for your taste, I understand that. That is also not really a Bulgarian word. I just don't think the non-Bulgarian sound of the aspirate H should be allowed to intrude there. That's your choice. You can see how much you can get your choirs to do of that velar fricative. I wouldn't complain too much if you softened it to an ich laut. It'll sound something more like that direction and maybe get easier. Be easier to get your choirs to do. So that's the diction for Sednalo Djore dos. If you want help with it, if you would like to schedule a coaching in person or over Zoom, or have me into clinic your choir on this piece, please feel free to let me know. I'm very findable. In the meanwhile, welcome to Bulgarian. I hope you enjoy it. It's a wonderful world.